guys, so today's video is going to be a review on this Sigma. It's a new brush, the 3D HD brush. You guys know I use Sigma on every single tutorial that I ever done. There's something Sigma on it. And Sigma's a brand that I discovered, just like many of you, through YouTube. And I love their brushes. I think that their brushes are, I've said this before, cheaper than MAC, but better quality than MAC. That's just the way it goes. But this new brush came out and I was really intrigued. Sigma did send me this for review a couple of weeks ago and I've been playing with it. You guys know how I do things. I play around a lot with things before I even give you guys a review. So let's talk about the brush. The first thing I want to say before I even start is that I do own the Sigma flat kabuki brush. I know that a lot of people rave about this brush and I like it. I just don't love it. So I want to put that out there because I feel that me telling you this piece of information actually is very valuable to the way I'm going to review this brush. So I've had this brush for going on 2 years now. The quality is still the same. So they're very similar. And it comes to the actual brush, this actually to me feels a little bit more expensive than this does. I don't know, it just feels different. But you can see them side by side. It almost looks like this 3D brush. Do you see how it has like a little bit of a mohawk thing going on the sides? That they just got this brush and that they cut it on the sides. Which it's pretty innovating to me that they decided to do this, because I feel like when they were probably thinking about it, it could either be a good thing or a bad thing. So the way that this brush works is that it has this cute little mohawk, so you're able to put foundation on. It's supposed to eliminate you making like facial expressions to the point, you know, when we put concealer on, where a lot of us are like, well, it's supposed to eliminate from us doing that. So what I like about this brush is that I felt that when I put the foundation on, it just kind of glided on. It felt like it glided on and it just went in smoothly. Almost as if I were using those flat foundation brushes, but it isn't flat. So it just kind of glided on, which I really enjoy. It's still very soft. The bristles are very similar to the flat kabuki. The one thing that I do have problems in is probably why I don't love this brush, and I normally use something angle instead, is that I have a hard time getting into the nose area, which is around here. So the way that this is cut, like a little mohawk, is so precise that it really gets around the nose area without me having to go. It was incredibly interesting, and at the same time it kind of felt weird not making those weird faces when I was using this brush, because I'm so used to just being so animated while doing the makeup, because it's just a natural reaction. But I didn't do that. Another thing that I really did like is that if you have your eyebrows done, it won't mess up your brows because it's so precise. You really can just get in there. So it has the same function as the flat kabuki, but to me this made my foundation glide on even more. Another thing that I did use it for is to apply my concealer. So my concealer, I normally just slather it on, and I will use a brush like one of these. My brushes are actually clean because I've been using this to apply my concealer. So basically when I lather on my concealer, this made it so easy just to get in there and blend it in, because it has the very pointed tip, mohawk like. When you get into the eye area, it just gets in there, and the angle is actually blending in the concealer. I loved it so much for concealer as well, because I'll use one side for the foundation and turn it, and then use the other side for the concealer. And you have two things you can do with this brush in one like sitting when you're doing your makeup. They do have a smaller precision brush that is $19. This is $24, same price as the flat kabuki. But I honestly, you guys, don't think that you need that smaller precision one if you have this one. If you are a makeup artist, I would say, okay, you might want to have the small precision just for your clients and things like that. Or if you just want it, why not? But I think that if you're looking for a brush that can do something even more, then this is amazing versus this one, because I really couldn't do that with this without, this is just perfection just to get in there. So I didn't love this, but I love this one. It's amazing. So if you were questioning whether you should buy this brush, I would. All my brushes back there have been so clean because this is the one that I've been gravitating towards. I'm like, I look forward to using this brush every time I wear makeup. And even if you're going to contour, this, just to go down the bridge of your nose and highlight, it will do it for you. You don't need that many brushes. This is pretty good. If you guys were wondering if you should get this or not, I recommend it. I think that this is probably a better investment. The other one, I like. This one, I love. But I feel that if you are somebody who loves this brush and this is your holy grail brush, you might not see any purpose on this because this is doing something for you. I just do think that you can do, like, you can contour, you can highlight, you can add your concealer and foundation with this one brush. So to me, this has multiple uses versus this one. Anyways, that is it, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.